baby. So, sorry again. The schedule is a little bit more messed up than yesterday, I think. I don't know what was the time yesterday when I did a live stream, but yeah, I'm just going to wait until someone dropped in and then I can talk about something.
Apa yang bisa dalam?
Habis lipat baju tadi. Habis lipat baju.
Ngapain tuh?
Lagi mau nge-live stream.
Oh gitu.
Iya.
Action buat?
Buat YouTube.
Di record.
Enggak, live stream. Tinggal nunggu ada yang muncul aja. Hey, welcome to my live stream. So, right now I'm going to talk about the results of NXT Stand and Deliver, and I also want to share my opinion on it. NXT Stand and Deliver match card. So let's see here. Let's start with the kickoff show. In the kickoff, we got the match between Toxic Attractions against Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez. This match was pretty interesting because this is the very first time we see Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez become a tag team again after like last year, I think. I think they broke up last year in NXT, like NXT before the Great American Bash. So this is a fun match to watch, and I guessed it correctly. I guessed Dakota Kai and Raquel to win the title from Toxic Attractions, and I mean that's pretty predictable. There's no way you just reunited an old team and then just made them lose. Like that doesn't make sense. So I guessed that correctly. So 1 point for me. And the next one is the fatal five-way ladder match between the champion Carmelo Hayes against four other opponents such as Santos Escobar, Solo Sikoa, Grayson Waller, and also Cameron Grimes. This one is, for me, this is like one of the best match of the night. Like this is probably like one of the candidates that I will put in match of the year nominations. And not gonna lie, this is pretty predictable for me because for the past few weeks it has been promos after promos for Cameron Grimes, and then he got like a very special entrance, and yeah, it's just pretty predictable that he's going to win the freaking title. But it really like the moment when he grabbed the title, like the whole crowd screamed out of joy. Like a lot of people are like hyped and popped for this win. And the other thing that I like about this match is everybody is involved, not just the five people in the ring, but also the other people that is not part of the match, like Trick Williams, the other the Fantasma members such as Alejandro Lopez, Mendoza, and I forgot the other guy's name. And then Grayson Waller's bodyguard is also part of the match. And they did some spots even though they are not the participant in the match. There was some funny moments and some crazy moments. I kind of cringe, like it's not cringe like it's not funny cringe, but I cringe because like that gave me goosebumps. Like I didn't want to see that happen again. It's the spot with Grayson Waller. He climbed up on top of the ladder and tried to give an elbow drop to to Carmelo Hayes on top. That's laying on top of a stacking ladder in the ringside. He jumped, and then Trick Williams pulled Carmelo out of the way, so he got saved. But the problem is that Grayson Waller hit the ladder, but the ladder didn't break. So when a ladder got hit, like especially a wrestling ladder, it has like it was already like it was already cut in the middle, so it's easy to break. But for some reason, that ladder didn't break. It's just bent. So, in other words, Grayson Waller literally missed the ladder and hit straight to the ground. He hits the ground, and boy, it sounds really painful. Oh my god. But yeah, Cameron Grimes won the title. It was an emotional moment for him. He has been in NXT for 3 years, and he finally won a freaking championship. I guessed that correctly again, so that's 2 points for me. The next one is a singles match between Tommaso Ciampa and Tony D'Angelo, and for some reason, Tony D'Angelo brought a friend with him. I mean, it's been teased since like the previous episode of NXT, I think, that he had a conversation on Twitter with someone, but this AJ Galante person, we still don't know a lot about him other than he's a friend of Tony D'Angelo. Could be he could be like a character like Trick Williams, who is like just a punching bag for Tony D'Angelo. Trick Williams is kind of like that character. He's just a punching bag for Carmelo Hayes. He's doing a lot of the talk, and he's just like a companion that the main superstar brings everywhere. Yeah, and I like the vignette that they show before Tommaso Ciampa's entrance because it is a special moment for every single NXT fans, especially since the day when people like Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano made their debut on NXT because ever since they got there, has been a blast. Every single match has been a blast. Ever since they become the DIY, the tag team named DIY, they become tag team champions, the betrayal, and then their legendary rivalry. Just it has been like a crazy years for Tommaso Ciampa, so that Witchnet was really something. And then when he made the entrance, he made a reference to Triple H with the water bottle, and then also doing the Shawn Michaels pose. Then the match happened. Knee strike after knee strike after knee strike. He tried to pull out the ringside mattress, so it reveals the concrete. It will it will be part of the finish of the match. So it's been open like for the whole match, and then stuff happens in the ring. They cut out, and then Tony D'Angelo hit a freaking DDT onto the concrete. And then that's basically the end of the match. He brings Tommaso Ciampa into the ring. Tommaso Ciampa was groggy. He hits him with a big boot to the face, and then just 1, 2, 3. It's not my favorite match because the ending kind of weak. If I gotta say, I mean, yeah, Tommaso Ciampa did get DDT onto the concrete, but the fact that his nail in the coffin is a big boot, it's just not great. It's not great. It's not my favorite match, but I guessed it correctly. I guessed Tony D'Angelo to win the match, so that's 3 points for me. And let's continue on. The next match is a triple threat tag team match between Imperium, MSK, and the Great Brothers. There are a lot of amazing spots in this match. Surprisingly, NXT Stand and Deliver had a lot of great spots, whether it's high flying spots um, or just crazy spots in general. I was rooting for Imperium to win. I picked Imperium for my guest here, but I actually have no problem with either Imperium or the Greek Brothers winning. But the reason why I picked Imperium to win this match is because the Greek Brothers still have this storyline between the Diamond Mine and the mysterious attacker. So I don't think the Greek Brothers is going to win this match. But I also not expected to actually see the MSK winning the match. I'm not against MSK. Like I'm a fan of MSK, but I didn't think um, they actually won the title in this match. So this is the third title change of the night. MSK become the second time, or is it the third time to win this title? I can't remember. It's either the second or third time they have won this championship. So my guess is wrong, and my point is 3-1. And then the next one is a fatal four-way match for the NXT Women's Championship, and the entrance for Mandy Rose is wow. That's literally the thing that Bobby Roode used back when he was in NXT, when he was the NXT champion. Like he has that glorious entrance with the high podium, and then it slowly lowers down. But I think that podium is a lot more wider, but this podium is a lot more smaller. And I like the presentation that in the Titantron they show like a big angelic wings, and they set it up like literally in the back of Mandaroso. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. It is a great entrance, and the match is pretty enjoyable. But yeah, that's all I can say about the match. It's pretty enjoyable. There were some moments that I thought a specific superstar is going to win the match, but it didn't happen. And I was actually rooting for Kelly Ray if there's going to be a title change, but I didn't think that Mandy Rose is going to retain. And somehow she did retain the championship, which is pretty fantastic. So the Toxic Attraction lost the tag titles, but they still have the NXT Women's Championship in around the waist of Mandy Rose. So hey, I guess wrongly again, and that's 3-2. I mean, I have no problem with Mandy Rose retaining the title. That still makes the Toxic Attractions a um, a strong faction in NXT. So yeah, I have no problem with it. And then the next match is Gunther versus LA Knight. I mean, this one is easy. A lot of people are going to guess the same. Gunther for the win. And yeah, Gunther won this match. Well, it is pretty predictable, but the match is pretty brutal. There's been a lot of chops, a lot of clotheslines, and then like especially the clothesline towards the end of the match where he clotheslined LA Knight from the top rope. Wow, he just like that. Gunther is going to win. There's the way LA is going to get over Gunther for now. They're going to build Gunther as like a what's the word for it? Like a powerful being in NXT. Like they've been giving him like people like Solo Sikoa, Roderick Strong. Like he's pretty powerful right now. They're building him up to be a powerful competitor, and I have no problem with it. And now let's go to the freaking main event of the night. Dolph Ziggler versus Braun Breaker for the NXT Women's Championship. Sorry, NXT Championship, not Women's. NXT Championship. And the entrance for Braun Breaker is interesting, but it's not as impactful as the one that he did against Tommaso Ciampa. This one, he cuts, he cuts the X on the NXT logo half with a chainsaw that is coated with NXT 2.0 colors, but it doesn't hit the same as the one that he did a long time, like a few months ago. That one is a lot better. I think when he just stick the logo in the middle and then it just spread both ways. I think that's a lot better than this, especially since I don't know if it's made out of wood or styrofoam. If it's made of styrofoam, then yeah, it's not that good. But yeah, that's not the point. The point is, back then it's just the logo X from the old NXT, but now it's like there's a small N, a big X, and then a small T in the side. And it just looks weird in the stage that big to have the NXT logo, especially in that form, just to be cut off by Jensen and get kicked. Yeah, it's not the best entrance for Brown Breaker. I prefer the older one, but yeah, The match was awesome. I really enjoyed the match. It is a great to do things that help Bron Breaker regain his championship again. Like, come on, man! It's like the power, like the 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 Gorilla Press power slam, and then you just have to count 1, 2, 3. But Robert Roode comes out from the backstage after getting kicked out. He came back from the backstage to pull Dolph Ziggler out of the ring, and then there was a moment where Braun Breaker did a suicide dive. It's not a suicide dive. It's like a flipping a senton, but from inside the ring, like the one that Drew McIntyre did on WrestleMania. Yeah, the same. And it was incredible. I don't think he ever done that before. Maybe he did, but I don't remember. But yeah, the match ended with Dolph Ziggler pushing Braun Breaker onto an exposed turnbuckle and then super kicked him in the face. And it was pretty unpredictable because I thought this is the story that the WWE wants to give. Braun Breaker is the NXT champion. Dolph Ziggler takes the NXT champion away from him, and they're going to defend the title on NXT Stand and Deliver, which is like the same day as WrestleMania Night 1. And then he's going to win the title for the second time in the biggest stage of all. Right? That's a lot of people expecting. But no, it looks like Dolph Ziggler is going to stay for a while in NXT. And let's see what they're going to go with this rivalry, with this angle. Are they going to give another shot to Braun Breaker, or there will be another challenger for Dolph Ziggler until he finally dropped the belt to someone else? Oh yeah, one more thing, and I think this is the last time we're going to see Tommaso Ciampa in NXT 2.0. He's probably done with the company, or he's moving to the main roster. I'm thinking of the latter. He's moving to the main roster with his new entrance team, Fight to Survive. And yeah, after the match with Tony D'Angelo, Triple H came out from the backstage with his theme song, Bow Down to the King, and then have an emotional moment with Tommaso Ciampa. And yeah, it was, yeah. NXT Stand and Deliver is an amazing pay-per-view for a 2.5 hours. Yeah, it's 2.5 hours. It was a great pay-per-view with only 6 matches on the main show, 1 match on the pre-show, so that makes 7 matches in total. And it was a great pay-per-view. With the pre-show, let's say it's a less than 3 hours. I'm pretty sure it's less than 3 hours with the pre-show match, not the whole pre-show, but with the pre-show match. It is a great pay-per-view. I'm just going to say pay-per-view. I don't care. They name it premium live event, but nobody's going to say PLA or premium live event. It's a lot longer, so I'm just going to say pay-per-view. Yeah, so this pay-per-view is a blast. Like, I really enjoy it, and and on top of it, WrestleMania Night 1 is also fantastic. I already talked about it in yesterday's live stream. You can go watch the replay on my channel. It's like half hours long. I think, yeah, I think I will be talking about WrestleMania Night 2 either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, because I still have some stuff that I need to do. I still have videos to edit. I still have college stuff to finish, and I still have, yeah, I still have so much to do. So yeah, I think that's the end of the live stream. I have 1 hour before breaking my fast. So yeah, let's just end the live stream right here. Thank you so much for stopping by. I guess we still have 28 days until the final day of the live stream. So let's hope we have stuff to talk about until the very last day of Ramadan, Riyadh. Why are you here? Why are you watching my live stream? Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. Yeah, he's a friend of mine. We went to the same high school, but he's now in different college. It's not in the same. We're not going to same. We're not going to the same university. Yeah. So thank you so much for stopping by, man. I really appreciate that. But yeah, I'm going to end the live stream right now. Thank you so much for stopping by. For everyone, you can watch the replay after this, and also don't forget to vote for my version of Slimy Awards 2021. Go to the community tab. I have it posted there. You can click the link and then you can vote for every single categories there and vote for the winners. Probably there are some stuff that you still don't understand for like funniest moments or like craziest moments. Um, so yeah, I will make some like what should I call it? Some highlight videos, like a promotional videos for every single categories. Yeah, it will be coming soon. I'll try to work on it pretty fast. The problem is on the 18th of April, I'm going to have my midterm test. So just wish me luck. Let's end this live stream. Thanks so much for stopping by. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow to another live stream. Peace out. And we're done.